What is going on, all my peeps from the north, south, west, and east? It's your boy, the Beast, Man51, and today I'm going to give you guys my top 10 list of my favorite sports athletes today. Now, I will do one in the future for Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers and guys who are retired. That'll be another list I do in the near future. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this, shall we? Oh, by the way, this was suggested to me by a friend of mine named James, who said, hey, you should make this top 10. And I said, why not? So we're going to start off with number 10, Ronda Rousey. Now, a lot of you are probably going to ask, why is she so low? Well, I'll explain. Ronda Rousey is probably the greatest female fighter of all time. And I know this for facts. The reason she's so low is because all her fights are usually done within 30 seconds or less. And I feel if you're a paying customer of a pay-per-view, you should at least get a good main event that's not going to last 30 seconds. Now, if all her fights, if some of them were in the second round or some of them finished in the third round, it'd be watchable again to watch her fight. I have nothing against her. I love her and I love everything she does. But if all her fights were finished in the first round, it just gets boring. So if there's something done in the second round or third round, she'd be a lot higher on this list. But because of that reason, she's not. But number 10 is Ronda Rousey. At number 9, we go to football for this one, as we get one of the greatest quarterbacks to play the game right now, Cam Newton. Now, Newton is young, he's talented, and he has a weapon, he has a good amount of weapons on the team to fool around with and have a good time throwing the ball to. The only reason he's so low, though, is because sadly he can't deliver in the postseason along with the defense. If the defense could step it up big and do well along with Cam, then I feel we'd have good times in the postseason. But sadly we don't. But number 9 is Cam Newton. At number 8, it was a bit tough for me to go this route because I wanted to go somewhere different and I had to think for a while, but I immediately went to auto racing as we go to NASCAR for this pick. At number 8 is Jeff Gordon. What all can you say about him? The man's a legend. He is the man, he's a legend, and everybody loves him. He's a 4-time champion, and he's pretty much done it all in NASCAR. It sucks because he is retiring this year, but I would have loved to see him get one more championship to add on to his legendary career. But number 8 is Jeff Gordon. Number 7 will be a bit of a shock to everybody because I'm not much of a soccer fan, but I do have enough respect for a few people. At number 7 is Leo Messi. Now, Messi, what can you say about him? Probably the best soccer player to come out of Argentina, and one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Now, is he Pele? No, he's not Pele, not even close. But the sad thing is that he can't win a World Cup. He's tried many times, and Team Argentina's failed him. Especially this past year when Germany took it home. It was saddening for everybody to see Messi go down so easily. But he'll rebound back, and I have a feeling he will win a World Cup one day. But that's my number 7 pick, is Messi. Okay, so at number 6, we go to basketball for this pick, as we go to Stephen Curry. Now, Stephen Curry is the man, and he has done everything good for basketball. He brought a championship to the Golden State Warriors, and he can make three-pointers like there's no tomorrow. So I really have nothing bad to say about him. And Stephen Curry, if he can just keep continuing and keep developing into a great player, he'll be golden. And I have a feeling he could win many more championships over the years to come. So at number 6 is Stephen Curry. Oh yeah, my video is a little loud and it gets a little loud. It's because there's work going on outside and I'm recording this from my bedroom. And I wish they would have stopped because it was going good for half the video. and my nose is itchy in my under eye. But hopefully that stops soon. And also, if you see and my video stops for like a split second, it's because stupid me took a picture halfway through and didn't realize it. But let's continue on with the countdown. At number 5, we go back to football as we have the greatest D end right now in the game, J.J. Watt. Nothing more needs to be said. Good at D tackle, good at tight end. He can play anywhere on the field if you let him. J.J. Watt is he's been deemed as Jesus to some people. He's been deemed to some people as the Jesus of football. And to some extent, I can relate to that. But if he can go to another team that has a chance to win, he'll be good. Nothing against the Texans. It's just, if they can get a better quarterback and get some better receivers to go along with DeAndre Hopkins, then I got a feeling that Houston will be going places and going to get a championship. But that is my number 5, is JJ. At number 4, we go back to basketball for this one, as we go with one of the top players today, LeBron James. LeBron James is probably the greatest Cleveland Cavalier to come out of high school. Greatest player to come out of high school. Well, yeah, for still being young. And he's won 2 championships. Now, if he would have won the other one with Miami to get the three-peat going, it would have been epic. But, sadly, Duncan and company took it while they could. But LeBron James, when he went back to Cleveland, everybody was happy and everybody loved it. If he could just stay in Cleveland and lead them, he'll have more championships. And I'm willing to put good money on it that this year, Cleveland could possibly upset everybody and win the NBA championship this year. But that's my number 4, LeBron James. At number 3, yay, we're finally down to the final 3. We go to one of the greatest first basemen today, one of the greatest designated hitters, David Ortiz. David Ortiz hit his 500th home run about a month or 2 ago, and he's still one of the greatest baseball players today. Congrats to him. I swear the dude never ages. He gets better and better every year. He ages like fine wine. He never, ever, ever misses. And I do apologize. My finger hit the pause button, my mistake. But anyway, at number 3 is David Ortiz. Now we're going to move on to number 2, Aaron Rodgers. And my head's itchy. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks to play the game today. And he is a big-time man in Green Bay. And I feel with the receivers he has now, Green Bay, almost like Cleveland, Green Bay, I feel can win another championship. I'd love for him to be a multi-time champion. But, you gotta do what you gotta do in the NBA. It's never easy. But let's see if he can do it again this year. Number 2 is Aaron Rodgers. Now, my number 1 pick will probably be no surprise to anybody who watches basketball at all. My number 1 pick for greatest sports athlete of all time today, none other than the great Kobe Bryant. Now, picture this. 1993, he's drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it's 1993. He comes out of high school as one of the top young players to go in the league. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, he's going to Charlotte. He's going to do good. Hold that thought. The Lakers come in, pick him up, and then, lo and behold, many years later, he helps make a dynasty with the Lakers. With Shaq, Artest, Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, and all those guys. They win many, many, many championships together. And Kobe is still, to this day, despite the fact that he gets hurt a lot usually, not trying to be mean again, but it's just truth, Kobe is still one of the greatest players of all time to step onto the hardwood floor. And if he can stay healthy, he'll have one more ring in him. And I have a feeling he'll retire after he gets that last ring. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little top 10. I do apologize for all the noise in the background. Like I said, there's some work going on outside of my room, so I can't control that, sadly. And if my camera's a little shaky again, it's from my phone, and there's a little bit of dull moments in there. I do apologize. I'll try and get those fixed. I don't know if I can, but I'll try. My video did get paused a couple times by mistake, so I do apologize for that. And I did take a photo. I don't know why I did, but I did during the video. Hopefully it doesn't show up. But until next time, guys, it's your boy, the Beastman51. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below. And also comment down below if I missed any good players that you think should have been on this list. And until then, see you later, guys. Have a good day. Peace.